YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, you guys, looks like Aiden Ross wants all the smoke with Joe Budden. Now, after seeing Joe co-sign Glasses Malone yesterday,
I do want to say I'm rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat up Homeboy. I am sorry, because I think that's who she was talking to in the song.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
She was talking a little fuckity fuck.
The more I looked into it, she was directly talking to him.
Oh, no shit.
Because he said some wild shit.
Yeah, he said a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, really? Wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
and then there was some back and forth after she put the song out. And I like Glasses Malone saying what he said, and hopefully he meant it. I like men standing up for women. In them instances. Shut the Glasses. Yeah, no, it's true. Go Glasses. It's my man. It's my guy.
It's my guy.
Good guy.
Aiden Ross pulled up to New York. Not sure if this was planned beforehand. I'm sure it was, hopefully. But Aiden Ross told Joe Budden, yo, I'm in your city. I'm in New York. Pull up on me. Now, here's what's funny about this whole thing, you guys. If you're going to tell somebody to pull up on you and come do something to you, you cannot mention police in the same sentence. Here's what he said to Joe.
So, Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me too.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when Youngboy told him to, so you can't even take him serious.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden, I got police with me and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
Hard. Sham NYC fat.
Joe Budden, you hear that police? They're with me, buddy. Come do something, bro. Fucking old. Your kids.
Yeah, bro. God.
Fucking old fart.
Now, first of all, Aiden Ross, I'm sorry, bro. This is the most pussiest shit in the world. I know you got people in your team that you pay to make you feel good about yourself, but telling somebody to pull up and then bragging about having police with you is lame. You're clout chasing, Aiden. If you really wanted to get up with Joe, you could have easily sent that man a DM on Instagram asking him to link up with you. And keep in mind, Joe said nothing crazy about Aiden Ross, but because he knows he has police and off-duty cops with him, he now feels untouchable, you guys. Now, before this whole thing started, I told you guys last week, Aiden Ross only feels comfortable talking about black people this way because the man has black people in his pockets that enables him to talk this way. Just like we saw with Whack 100, we're now seeing the same thing with DJ Akademiks. They're always going to find excuses for Aiden Ross, and one of those excuses is that Aiden Ross is white and he doesn't know any better. Now, last night, Aiden Ross called up DJ Akademiks to talk about the situation going on. Now, instead of telling Aiden Ross straight up to his face, yo, you were wrong about how you talked about Doechii, Akademiks goes on to defend Aiden Ross and tells him, bro, these guys don't understand you. You're not racist. As a matter of fact, these guys coming at you are sensitive, Aiden. Then he goes on to call out Glasses Malone for calling the Crips on Aiden Ross. Here's what he said.
If it's someone else that says it, and even Glasses Malone said the same thing. He was like, oh, well, Ak is black. So if Ak said it's cool, no, like, it's not that Aiden, like, they were making it seem like you're unfairly or you're just randomly attacking.
Well, I just think they've never seen me come out like Wendy Ortiz or Pokimane. Or I say that.
They're not gonna.
Act, you have, but act. I say the same words. I called the people I just named dirty bitches before. It's not just I'm only calling Doechii a dirty bitch because she's black. They don't see that clip. You're involved in the streaming world, so you see when I come at all these people. You get it.
I know.
They don't see.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I don't only call the black women dirty bitches. I call the women that are dirty bitches dirty bitches. It's not. I don't look at skin and I don't look at color. I don't look at any of that bullshit because I'm gonna give it a buck, bro. I believe that like right now we're like this is the truth, bro. Like everybody is so divided and everybody makes everything about a background or race or religion. It's like everybody's just so separated and I don't know, bro. It sucks, you know. And it's funny because I can't speak on this because then the Jewish man's talking about this shit. Like, but I get it. So I completely understand where the people are now. What I think is corny, these 50-year-olds threatening to with gang members is just so corny to me. Like it really is corny. These are grown men that are grandfathers.
I didn't like that. And by the way, here's the thing. What I said to Glass, and I said it to you. I said, listen, you know, you guys missed an opportunity to bridge some. Again, I agree with Aiden responding and defending himself because a lot of times when they get mad at me, they're like, well, why did you say this to so-and-so? When somebody goes 5%, I go 500%. They never see the 5%. They're like, well, why'd you go follow? So I agree and I defend you for, defending yourself. But here's the thing. Everything you're telling me, what I know, which is, you kind of use the same language for all races. They're not gonna use that. Nuance won't be really brought into. The only thing I would say to you is that, and this is the only part that you have to be cognizant about. There are sensitive groups that would think about, like, they're just sensitive of that. Like, black people are sensitive.
Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. If the glasses guy and Joe Budden's, why don't they, if they really love Doechii for being a black woman, why don't they go stream her music? Why don't they go support her? Why don't they go to her shows? They don't give a fuck. They're using this as a moment to clout chase off it, to create other moments, and to create clips. It's the truth. It's the truth. If they really gave a fuck, then how come they're not consistent with what they do, what they speak about, and what they preach? Straight up.
So it's interesting because Joe, like myself, kind of like put out the same thoughts that we kind of thought she was an industry plant. But I think he reverted to, I'm in protect black women mode when you spoke. And it's because there's this like inclination that they're like, well, this guy's racist. So let's change it, because Joe and Doechii don't get along neither. I don't know if you know. They're not like, but whatever you said about Doechii,
they're using siding with her. It's not even a side. They're using creating this hit piece against me because they're seeing how much, bro. It's all over Twitter. It's like so big. It's such a popular thing. Why don't these people stream her music? Why aren't they not streaming her music then? Listen, if you have a big issue and you want to support, your people, that you fuck with, why not stream their music? Why don't we talk about how much of a shit musician she is? Why? Because they understand that she's a shit musician and she's an industry plant, and it's insecurity at the end of the day. She's even talking about it in a song with SZA. So we know it's true, right? We know it's true, and I'm not going to back down on that. And now when people want to threaten my life and stuff, I really wish they would, bro. I walk around 4 security guards. I'm about to upgrade to Mossad at this point with police. I really wish somebody's head will get fucking one-tapped. I really I'm not here to attack anybody.
And by the way, I also said that too. I think there's so much like conversation I feel like are going past like the intended people. I also said to Glasses, I'm like, listen, if you suggest violence onto Aiden, make sure you're doing it yourself. Because if you go suggest some young kid to go listen to you and try to do something dumb, especially to Aiden in public, you move correct, as you should. You're gonna set somebody up to go get their shit split. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you put that out? And most of the times, those are CTAs. That's a call to action. You're not gonna do it. This whole idea of, he has a boxing match. Try it. You're not gonna come there. You're not gonna go do nothing. So don't put that out in the air.
I'll have the police pull up so quick and put them in cuffs faster than anything. And then I get to do
the police are there. What you mean?
Come after the crime. They say the police come. His dumb ass. The police come after the crime. No, motherfucker. If you threaten me and pull up on my property, I'm gonna get you fucking arrested. Like, I don't care. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, because people don't understand. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. And if you live in a state where it's stand your ground, and I think that people are threatening, I've had threats online, and I see them. I'm allowed to have my security take action to defend me. So if you threaten me online in a vivid threat, saying you're going to kill me, or you're going to do this to me, or you're going to get me beat up, that's a threat. That's a threat. And I've already contacted police about that. I'm not a street rapper. Why don't these guys go slide on their fucking ops, go slide for their people, and go after their ops? Don't worry about me, the little Jewish streamer kid. Let me do my own shit. You got nothing to worry about. These motherfuckers and real gangsters move in silence. That's what somebody told me.
No. Well, I do agree. I feel like if they were going to do something, they wouldn't announce it. But I would say this. I feel like there's an opportunity miss. I feel like he was trying to convey that, hey, listen, some people might find, again, I'm with you, because I know how you talk about everybody. The same way you talk about me is the same way you would talk about, like any other friend, like this, yo, when you say yo, act, you fat piece of shit, like you say the same thing to a white guy who's a fat piece of shit. It's the same thing.
Thank you.
Like,
well, act, look, wait, hold on, act. I want to, because I'm in your chat. Like, again, for people that don't understand, she talked about me first. This try. Nobody cared about the Doji is trash meme. Everyone was saying that back then. I'm not the only person saying Doji was trash a year ago. Everybody was on that train. She dissed me recently in a song, and for those of you saying, "Oh, it wasn't about you, Aiden," it was, because all these publicists, Act knows this, all these agencies, Complex gets paid by these people to push a hit piece. Complex posted something with my face on it. They obviously knew what it was about. So their management had that hit piece done. So she stirred the pot back up. I called her a dirty bitch. I call every girl that I have a problem with a dirty bitch. I'm not giving her extra cookie points. Everybody that I don't fuck with, I'm going to be on the same rant. And if you know, you know. If not, you don't.
And by the way, also, here's the thing, too. And it's so interesting. Like, so from that realm, the Kendrick Lamar, TDE, like PG Lang realm, how everybody started, and this is why I agree with you. I do believe they ceded that to the media, because they did that with Andrew Schultz, when Andrew Schultz had commented something about Kendrick, and they're like, look, this white man is saying that people should R-word Kendrick, and I was like, wait, like that was clearly a joke, but like, wait, are we like seriously gonna like just make this a thing? So obviously that's what it is, but again, I really hate that it went to the point where he started kind of like, you know, dog whistling to say, oh, Crips, like we're like, that was so stupid. And he's a smart guy.
This is cringe, bro.
He's a smart guy, but like,
corny,
I can't believe he went to that. And by the way, even to Joe, and Joe's my guy. Like, I did a show with him for like one of the best shows, really the best show in hip hop ever. Like, Joe's above that too. And I'm not gonna ever say they're pandering because you know these are authentic black people who
they are though. No, they are. They don't act. Listen, if they really cared about, you know, the community and stuff like that, why don't you ever see these guys giving back to where they're from? Why do you never see them helping people out? Why do you only see you know, charges of them beating their women, of them doing really fucked up shit and getting away with it? It's like, that's not true. Like, I feel like we shouldn't give them the, oh, you know, but this. It's like, they don't give a fuck. If they really gave a fuck and this wasn't for clips and views, how come none of them tried to hit me off street about it? How come nobody tried to, you know, Wack did. Wack was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to Aiden. I'm gonna try to, you know, figure some out. He did. But my whole point was, it's like,
this is why I'm trying to bridge the gap, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I think also your name, like when I listen to Joe speak about you, slightly a little bit disappointed. It feels like he doesn't care. Like, he's talked about you quite a bit, but he talks about you like he used to talk about Vlad, where it's like, oh, I don't care to ever engage with him, but I'm gonna keep talking about him. You shouldn't.
Right.
Like I've always said this: if you're not willing to talk to me, nothing I do should ever affect you. You should be like, all right, I'm gonna just X him out of my orbit, and I'm not gonna even deal with him. And the idea of not being willing to engage with somebody but keep talking about him, at a point it kind of feels like you're just trying to use this person as the, you know, this is the dartboard of everything you're mad about, or you're trying to make other people feel good that you're making a stance about something. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I know.
He's rolling with cops. Let me tell you how me and him went to the NBA YoungBoy concert, and I told him to come light. He booked a private jet. He had 3 off-duty cops bring him from the private jet airport to the YoungBoy show. Nigga, they call the arena. Yo, there's somebody that just landed at the airport. They're getting a police escort. Are y'all expecting this guy? They came to me. It's on stream. They said there's only 2 people that's ever landed at this damn private jet. The nigga is spending wild amount of money. He's coming with mad police, and then he's coming with 8 security guards that are armed. So if y'all are saying y'all gonna do something to him, you do it. Don't tell somebody else to get their head knocked off. Because here's the thing too, I think gangsters keep thinking that, yo, they could just bully everybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you, whoever Glasses is talking to, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off messing with Aiden. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wherever you think you're gonna see him, if you see him in public, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off. So I'm not over here thinking like, oh my God, y'all are threatening Aiden. No, I'm thinking, why the fuck would you get online and say you're gonna do something to the guy who has a fucking security detail of 12 people with 3 off-duty cops and gets police escort to everywhere? Now they're looking at, if you see Glasses Malone, and I hope y'all understand this. If they see Glasses Malone, the police officers with him, who's now saying, when I see you, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, they're calling the battalion, and if you do something, they'll blow your head off. What are you talking about?
Now, this is absolutely wild, you guys. Let's be honest here. Aiden Ross knows he's white, and he uses his privilege to not be held accountable for his actions. Aiden Ross is a grown-ass man, and he knows exactly what he's doing. The man is 25 years old. I believe he started streaming when he was 18, 19 years old. And back then, he knew right from wrong. He knew if somebody was trying to be racist on his stream. He knows all these things. But now that he's rich, he feels like he cannot be held accountable. If this was Peter Rosenberg that was spewing all this hate on black women, I think we would see a totally different tone from Akademiks. Now, maybe it's just me, you guys, but I feel like as somebody that's covered hip-hop for 10 plus years, Akademiks should be telling Aiden Ross, bro, relax. You gotta chill. There's a lot of street guys out there that do not care if you got cops with you, bodyguards. If they want to hurt you, they will find you. It doesn't have to be now. It could be 2-3 years down the line. Just like Tekashi 6ix9ine thought he was untouchable, we saw him get tried multiple times with security guards around him, and also years down the line when he had nobody to protect him. You are not going to have 24/7 police protection for the rest of your life. At a certain point, you're not going to be moving like this. And one thing about beefing with street guys is that these guys never forget. Listen, I get it. Aiden Ross is your homie. But with somebody being your homie, you also gotta be honest with them and tell them when they're wrong. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Aiden Ross pulling up in New York and looking for Joe? And also, what do you guys make of Akademiks defending them? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.